Hey, Aiden. Gabriel, Aiden. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Hang out with your girl, Coach Nye. You know what we're gonna talk about. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, actually, tell you the truth. I don't know what we're about to talk about today, but we're gonna talk about something. So come on in. Come on in. Thank you for joining. Come on in. What's up, guys? I hope you had a great day. For the ones, veterans, I know y'all enjoyed y'all Veteran Day yesterday and all the freebies. And if y'all didn't, shame on y'all. You know, we did what we were supposed to do by serving our country. So whatever freebies they give us, take advantage of it. Always, 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 always take advantage of it, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope y'all had a great day. I came on just for a little bit yesterday. It was just a specific message that I needed to put out, and that's just what it was. Come on in. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. Listen, so I set on my glasses, which is my reading glasses, and they are warped. Thank you, Ronisha, for the likes. Come on in, y'all. Thank you for joining. So I need you guys to like, so I can get out there. I guess I'm shadow banned. I don't know what's going on, but the enemy is not about to have me feeling defeated or anything. Also, you guys, I will be on a live with Louisiana Country Boy, his podcast, his radio station. I'll be on that tomorrow. So, you guys, please tune in. I'll go live and we'll just be live together. Oh, excuse me. So what's up? So I know y'all have been doing what y'all supposed to be doing. You know, we've been talking about standing in your purpose, standing in your power. And, you know, how do you do that? Or, you know, the benefits of it. And, you know, while you're on your self-healing and self-love journey. So, one, today is kind of off. I don't have my music, right, in the background. And I'm in a different location, different area. And it's because I'm not sure. With the internet, my router is not mixing right now. So I got to get another Wi-Fi extender so it can reach out to my studio area. So we're going to be in here or different places closer to the router and the Wi-Fi, okay? But anyway, so my thing is this. Let's talk about it. So we've been talking about standing up purpose, standing up power, how important it is, especially when you're healing. When you're healing, you have to identify all the things about yourself. That is all you're going to work on, is everything about yourself. You're not going to worry about how this person treated you, this, that, and the third. You want to work on everything about yourself in that moment. So here's the thing. I have one of my close friends. She was going through some stuff, and she just was not grasping when I kept telling her, take him out of the picture. And what did you do in this situation? How did you react in this situation? What did you have to play in this situation? She just couldn't grasp it. She just couldn't grasp it. And she kept, and it made her madder and madder. So, I had to dial back, because in this moment, she's not listening to understand. She's listening with her hurt ears. She's hurting. So, and as a friend and as a coach, I have to know when to pull back, when to push and when to pull back. So I pull back because she's not trying to hear me. She's not listening to understand at this point. She's listening to get it off her chest. She's listening because she's hurt out of her hurt ears. So let's fast forward. So, once she learned to calm down, then I had that conversation with her. And I said, okay, it's not that I'm saying that you're not at fault, that he's not at fault. Yes, he did you wrong. Yes, he did these things to you. But we can't heal him. We can't fix him. We can't do anything for him. He has to do his own work. But what we can do is work on you. What we can do is make you the better version of yourself. What we can do is take your thinking to a higher level. What we can do is allow you to ascend to become the best version of yourself. So with that being said, that's when the healing and the training started, because now she's learning to listen to me. That's right, Louisiana, I got the message, and after this, then I'm going to. And thank you. So tomorrow I'll be on his podcast, Louisiana Country Boy. So you guys, if you're not following him, please go follow him and join us tomorrow. But the thing is, once she was able to listen to me and say, okay, I see what you're saying. So my reaction is, when I jumped on him for making for hurting my feelings, because it went there, right? That shouldn't have been my first reaction, is to jump on him. That shouldn't have been a reaction at all. Now, once we identified that, now let's bring it back. Why did what he did cause you to feel that way? And, she's like, well, he cheated. Okay. And I had to learn this too. I never been the one to trip about somebody cheating on me. They cheat on me and I get rid of them. But for her, okay, fine, he cheated. That still shouldn't have had you come way out of character and be so butthurt. So it's deeper than that. So, okay, I let her explain, and then we went a little bit deeper. And when we went a little bit deeper, guess where it stemmed from? Her childhood. She didn't like how people made her feel when they would lie on her or lie to her or cheat her out of something. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of healing that you have to do. You got to go way deep. It's not about the right now. It's not about a lot of women, you go through a divorce or you go through a breakup and you hurt, and a lot of women, you'll hear them say, I'm going to heal. And when they go heal, they just heal surface level. They don't go deep within. So let me explain. Let me use me as an example. So I thought I was healing all these years, because somebody do something to me. I was just like, okay, checkmate, got it. You won't do that to me again. Then I meet the same energy in a different person and they dang sure did it again. So, now it's like, okay, checkmate, got that. I understand, I identify. But what I was doing is surface level healing, meaning I'd put a Band-Aid over it so I could get moving, because I don't have time to be down. I don't have time to be stressed out. I don't have time to be crying over no man. I don't have time for all that, because I got kids, I got work, I got things to do. I got people depending on me. So my way of dealing with it was taking it as it is and saying, oh well, it is what it is. You tried it. And that was surface level. What others do or have done is not our fault. However, healing is our responsibility. You are absolutely right. Thank you guys for, thank you, Ruth, for following. You're absolutely right. But the thing is, I was surface level healing, and I was putting a Band-Aid over, and I was putting a Band-Aid over myself, thinking that I'm good. But all that did was, eventually I needed surgery. Eventually I needed major surgery, because over the years, let's fast forward to 2023, when I had to really go heal. And it is so funny that this guy that, he told me to heal. But what he don't understand is, and I thank him for it all the time. I always tell him, thank you for saying that. Because it wasn't that what he think I went and healed from. No, I was healing from you to deliver me from you. And so in that healing process, those are all the things that I opened up. That was the box that I opened up. And he was a part of that box. And he was packed in within some of this hurt and some of this pain and some of these different things. He was packed in there, and I had to unpack his behind, because at the end of the day, what used to happen is every time I went through something, thank you for the follow. I can't see your name, but thank you so much for the follow. Every time that he would do something or something would happen in my life, I would run back to this person. And see, that was something that my mentor, and that was something that he played in my life to make sure he kept me close enough. Like, he had nothing to offer me. He had nothing. When I say absolutely nothing, I mean, this joker couldn't even buy me a cheeseburger. Do you understand what I'm saying? He couldn't even help me pay a light bill. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I say these things, some people just work with witchcraft. And I know for him, I know his family did things like that. And that's fine. That's fine. But at the same time, all that kitchen magic and all that stuff that you were doing up under the moon and this, that, and the third, it was just all an illusion. And with that illusion, it eventually got to be broken, because once you're a child of God, you're a child of God. Nothing can be attached to you. So here it is. Now that I'm going within to heal, now I'm breaking free from stuff, and I'm starting to see things for what it is. And I'm starting to see, why was this person in my life? Because that's what the enemy does. The enemy puts an illusion over your eyes. The enemy will tell you, hey, you become codependent on this person. Hey, you need this person. Hey, you feel a type of way with this person. The whole time you feeling, you cannot believe that there's a God and not believe that there's an enemy. You cannot believe that there's a spirit and don't believe that there are people out there, witches that's out there doing witchcraft, that's doing these curses on you, causing the generational curses. You cannot sit and say that you believe one thing, but you don't believe the other. And these are the things that's happened. So as long as the enemy can put the illusion over your eyes, you're stuck. And you're stuck in a cycle forever. You're stuck in a cycle forever. But it's in that moment that when you go heal, see, everyone can go to God and ask for deliverance. God can deliver you from something, right? But at the same time, there's still work to be done. So if I ask God to deliver me from this, yes, he will deliver it from me. But there's work still to be done, because in that moment, he delivered me. And in that moment, that's when I trusted that he got me. But it did not say that it's not going to come tapping me on my shoulder again. It did not say that, okay, I'm an alcoholic and God, I need you to deliver me. And he took the taste of alcohol away from me. But guess what? The enemy does tap you on the shoulder, your homeboy calling, it's time to celebrate. All the things, let's go out to eat. All the things that you do when you go out to eat with your friends, you drink. When you go to a party, you drink. Wherever you go, you drink. So it's not the fact that he didn't deliver you from it. It's the fact that he did. In that moment, you were delivered, but it was up to you to do the work. And that's what I mean by healing. You cannot God identify and show you that all this was an illusion. And then when you take the illusions off and you take the blindfolds off, you have to go do the work to make sure that you defeat that. So you have the thing that's 21-day fix, right? They say it takes 21 days to get any and everything out of your system. Whatever it is that you want to fast from or get away from, you got to give it 21 days. Well, 21 days by whose standard? 21 days by whose standard? Thank you for the follow. By whose standard? Who said that 21 days? Because it worked on a couple of people that you did a survey on. You did a survey on 55 people, and all 54 people except for one, it worked on, so it makes it a go? No. Hold 1 second. Yes, buddy. Can I get a battery? Yeah, look in the guest room in the dresser drawer. Or look in, yeah. My son, I be trying to hide the batteries, but he always come find me. That's baby, he can get whatever he want. But yeah, so 21-day fix, it may not work for me. This 21 days, I've been sitting here 21 days and I ain't been smoking. 21 days, I ain't been smoking. But day 22, I'm excited and I'm ready to talk about it. I'm ready to get in my testimony, because it's day 22. I made it, you guys, and I'm not doing this, that, and the other. But as soon as I let it come off my tongue, then guess what the enemy do? Cast an illusion. Bring the people that used to celebrate when we go smoking, when we go do these things. I don't smoke, but at the end of the day, this is what we do. And there's the enemy tapping, because hey, you may have got away from my illusion. What you did was you just opened the blinds to the illusion now, but you did not get rid of the blinds. What you did was open the curtains to the illusion, but you did not get rid of the curtains. Do you see what I'm saying? So you have to go all the way in and heal. You have to go way deep down and heal. You just can't expect a once and done. Now, I know for me, I have that crazy kind of faith. I have that kind of faith when I tell people, like, I couldn't understand. I said, God, well, you said all I got to do is have faith as small as a mustard seed. And I'm like, okay, cool. God, I believe. And I walk out on faith. And when it don't happen, I'm like, wait a minute now. You said Now I'm crying, looking crazy like, God, you said that have faith as small as a mustard seed. I believed and I walked out. Well, it's not that I'm not going to get it because I get everything that I asked for. It's just that he needs to prepare me for it. See, it's in that 21 days that he's teaching me to look at things differently, to speak differently, to look outside the box, helping me get to the next level, because on that 22nd day, that's when he's going to give me what I need. But he did not say once that 22nd day and I go about my business that the enemy is not going to tap me on my shoulder and either have me lose it or have complications or, anything could go wrong. He did not say it was going to be perfect. He said, I'm going to give it to you. And he gave it to me. But it's up to me to make sure that I keep my foot on the right path. And trusting and believing, just like I did when I walked out on faith, trusting and believing as I go forward that, okay, God got me. So everything right now is an illusion. This is the enemy trying to provoke me. This is the enemy trying to get me to go a certain type of way. This is the enemy trying to do all these things for me. So hold on, I got you. Hold on, I got you. I got you. What did God say? You have to go back to what God told you, because at the end of the day, let me explain something to you. His word is his word, and he means what he say. He is not a God to lie. He is not a God to cause confusion. He is a God of understanding. He is a God to give instructions. He is a God to be there and pick you up. He is a God to shield and protect you. That's who he is. Now, in the mix of that, he also says, hey, go forth. And whatever you go forth and do, if you want to bear rotten fruit, then that's on you. It's whatever seed you sow. So you have to remember whose you are and who you are. So as you going out into the world, be mindful. That nasty attitude you got and that nastiness that you just given, it's going to reap nastiness. You're not going to get the whole, the blossoms and the roses, and then you looking at Coach and I like, well, how she got everything? How she got everything? She just cussed a little bit over there. How she got everything? And I've been doing this. But see, you've been doing it with a prideful heart. When you do it with a prideful heart, you're not going to get what you think you're going to get. So in that 21-day fix, understand, sometimes I get sidetracked. That just came out. Now just let the Spirit just use me and say what need to be said. But so when you're healing, it's after that, after the healing, then what? Well, here's the thing. A lot of people think when they go inward and heal that it's over with. They start saying, I'm healed. That's what they start saying. They start saying things like, oh, yeah, I went through that, been there, done that, I'm healed now. No, you're never healed. Just like you hear people in this time and day and age, they talk about ascending, ascendant master, an ascendant master. Well, can I tell you the truth about the ascendant master? You can't master ascending if you still here on earth. You cannot. You have mastered it. You have ascended to where you need to go spiritually. And it ain't here. But that's a whole nother topic. I'm not going to go back and forth with the different spiritualities and different things like that. I just need you to understand what you hear and what you see. Don't take from that. Go within and let God tell you what it is you need to be doing. Because these are the times that everybody's faith is being tested. Everybody's faith being tested. Everybody. I'm not religious anymore. I'm a spiritualist. Okay, a spiritualist of what? A spiritualist of what? Yeah, to our last breath. Let me make sure I didn't miss out on nobody. That's got to repair. It's the people that need repair, not the marriage. Yes. And as far as the marriage thing, thank y'all so much for following about the marriage thing. Yeah. So I asked God to show me some things about my marriage. He showed me. Now, here's the thing. I asked him to show me some things about my marriage. And I had got married for the second time to the same person. Now, all this sound crazy. Speaking it back. God showed me something about this marriage. Well, he showed me something the first time, and then I went and said, hey, let's do it again. Let's straighten it out. Right? So I did those things, and then he showed me. So I would be a fool to stay. Thank you for the follow. I would be a fool to stay in the marriage when he just showed me what I needed to know. Because at the end of the day, at the time, when I was getting married, I was going through a lot mentally and spiritually. I was being, my faith was being tested. I lost the most important person in my life. That guy was important. And that was my father. That was my best friend. That was my dude. So at this point, I'm trying to fill a gap. And that's when Satan came and crept on in with the illusions. And so I had to learn in those times when I went back in healing the right way. When I went within to search, it was different. And some people would compare it to ascending, right? And some people would compare it to finding your higher self. So what it was is, as a Christian, you get baptized, right? So when you get baptized, it's a feeling. And it can't be explained. You have to go through it to understand it. And everybody is really like fire. It's really like, like a whole new being. But that's something you have to go through, right? Everybody has their experience differently. But so that's kind of how it was. Except for this time, it was an out-of-body experience of what was going on, because I allowed total control, God to take total control. I relinquished all rights and I allowed him to take over, because he needed me at my lowest. And in that moment, I was at my lowest. And then he went in and unpacked my bags, all the bags that was within me, from me, and all the bags that came attached from other people. Because I kept allowing company to come in. And that company was the enemy, the different spirits that I allowed in my house. I allowed company that I didn't even know. I allowed strangers that I didn't even know. I allowed burglars in my home that I didn't even know. I allowed all these things into my home and I had no idea. I thought they were my neighbor. I thought they were my friend. I thought they were someone that was going to help me. I thought these people meant me well. That's why I allow company in. See, remember when your mama said, don't let nobody in this house? I don't care who it is. Your grandma could be knocking at the door. My mama said, don't let nobody in this house. The same way with God. You're not allowed to let anyone into your temple. The only person that should sit right down here, as some would call the spiritualist, is the sacral chakra, is the house of where the spirit lies. And that's where it sits. The spirit sits right here. You ever felt when you're like, I got a gut feeling, I got butterflies? That's the spirit in you. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know now. So the spirit is in you, telling you, hey, thank you for the follow, telling you when to move, when not to move. So I allowed these people into my space and into my house. And they robbed me blind. They stole from me. They took any and everything that they can. They took my sanity. They took my mind. They took my peace, my joy. They took any and everything that they can get their hands on. And then they attached their spirit. So this is what I mean by that. They ciphered all my energy, right? And left me with their dirty energy. Meaning that my joy and my peace, well, guess what? They took that and left me with their anxiety, their depression. That's what happens when you allow company in. Whether it's intimacy or whether it's just attaching to you because you're around certain things. It could be in your workplace. And the worst, craziest part and the saddest part is when it's in your home, when it's in your family. When it's in your family, the people that's closest to you, they run real fast. They cannot wait. They cannot wait till you make it to home. They cannot wait till you get to the hometown. They're like, oh, whatever. Coach Nye here. Coach Nye here. Everybody know Coach Nye coming, and they can't wait. They run and attach themselves to Coach Nye because they know Coach Nye got that good. They know Coach Nye is over here feeling good and joyous, so they attach themselves to Coach Nye and trauma dump on Coach Nye, and then they take theirs back. They take all my joy and peace back, my energy back. And guess what? They feeling good. They running around like, yeah, Coach Nye back. Coach Nye is back. I'm so happy. Yep. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry y'all don't have my glasses. Well, I have them, but I sat on them. So They kind of crooked on my face, kind of look like, you know, that look when your mama slap you and your glasses go. That's what it's looking like right now. So, but listen. So they come and they take everything from you. But see, that was the old Coach Nye. Because Coach Nye now got boundaries. Stopping them right then and there. Matter of fact, you're not even going to know Coach Nye came to town. Because Coach Nye, when she come to town, she's going to see the people that she needs to see. And then, since I got boundaries now you got that buffer that the ones that find out you're there and they come running. Oh, okay. But they got that buffer. Boop. Stop them right there. Hit them right in the forehead. That's that buffer, stopping them right there. Because you're not allowed to touch me. You're not allowed to attach to me. You can't attach to me. I attach to the things that I want in my life. See, when you were that unwelcome guest coming to my house, which is me, coming into my house, you was that unwanted guest that just showed up and somehow you got in and you messed up my peace, brought drama, brought chaos. No, you can't attach to me no more. Thank you for the follow. You can't. No. This is the season when no one should attach to you anymore. No one is allowed to attach to you. Why? And as I talk about all the time, for the ones that's been following me, that song, and it just rings so much. And the more and more and more I hear it and I think about it, it just frustrates me of why is they singing it like this? And I know what she meant, and I love her as a gospel singer. I love her to pieces. But now I look at stuff, when you healed, you look at stuff totally different. Words matter. Everything matter. Everything attached to me win. Yes, they do. Everything attached to you win, and guess what you left with? Ain't nothing attaching to me. X that right then and there. You're not attaching to me because you're not winning. You're not winning, and then I'm losing. I'll attach to the things that I want in my life. So everything I attach to will win because that's what I want. I want to see you a winner. God wants to see you a winner. So that's why he sent you so I can attach to you. But see, the thing is, I don't have to attach to people that's on the same vibration with me because we already vibing together. Jennifer, you so welcome. Come on, continue to follow and share. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I told you I ain't got my reading glasses. So listen, you're not attaching to me. And everybody, I don't need to attach to the people that's on the same vibration with me because we vibing high. How do you attach to somebody and y'all just ascending together? Y'all are doing what's supposed to happen in this world, which is raise the vibration. Because if I'm with a high vibrational person right now and we get in the room together, everything gonna feel real good. Everybody gonna feel real good. Have you noticed that when you go to a gym? Let's talk about a gym because I'm a personal trainer. I go in the gym. So when I go in the gym and I see women, working out. And, it may be something that's more heavy set, and maybe something that's really small, and they trying to gain weight and some trying to lose weight. But they in there getting it, right? But they feel a type of way. So you got one that's embarrassed, and then you got the other one that just don't know what they're doing and doing this, that, and the third. But then when the personal trainer come up in there, see, it's something about when the personal trainer, not all personal trainers, but I'm going to talk about Coach Nye. It's something about when Coach Nye show up. When Coach Nye show up, it's a different type of vibe. See, when I come in, I'm already speaking. I'm already just telling everybody, hey, good job. You doing great. And when this one looked like she discouraged, guess what? Coach Nye might be next to you. She just might happen to be next to you while you're struggling. And I'm going to tell you to keep it up. I'm not going to put you on blast and say, that's what I'm talking about. No, I'm not trying to get you as a client. I'm trying to tell you that what you doing is good. So guess what? It causes this person to smile. You just gave that one a little bit more confident. So now she about to go up in there. Sometimes they get too excited and they go for the heaviest weights. And I have to tell them, like, you might want to just pipe down. So I know you got excited. Come on, reel it back in because you're going to break your back with that. But I explained to them, you do not have to be like everybody else. You do not have to come in here, lift the heaviest weight to get results. You can lift the lightest weights and do more reps and get the same results. See, these people, you got to remember, they've been in the gym for a long time. And a lot of them forget. A lot of them forget what it felt like and what it looked like when they had to come in here and grab 10s or when they had to grab 5s. And you sitting here feeling a type of way, but you got to remember some of these people in here done cheated. They on different types of shots and things like that, if you know what I mean. They on different types of things to help them enhance their muscles. Here it is for you. You're starting from the bottom, but see, when Coach Nye walk in, we're going to have a good time. You're going to be comfortable enough to say, hey, well, Coach Nat, can you show me how to do this? Or, hey, Coach Nat, can I work out with you? Yes, because I'm not looking for $1. I'm not the personal trainer that's going to constantly have you come to me just to get your money. See, the one-on-one of personal trainer, it says, to get the client to be able to work out on their own. That is the purpose of a personal trainer. And then you see personal trainers having that client for years and years and months and paying their pockets, putting money in their pockets, lining their pockets, paying their bills, when it's just supposed to be, you're supposed to teach them how to work out on their own and not be codependent. Because what happens is, as long as I make you feel like you need me, you're going to constantly need me. And I'll constantly have money. Do you understand? So when we on the same vibing, because my goal is, if you lower vibration, if you're not to where I am in the fitness journey, then guess what? If I attach to you, if I walk in that room, then everybody's going to be here with me. And that's how it should be. You bring people up here. And if they choose to want to come up here, then let them go. Let them go. That is not your job. Your job is to show up and be the vessel and allow God to shine through you. That's it. Thank you for sharing. That's it. You don't have to go in there and laying of the hands and doing everything else. And if God told you what your purpose is, if your purpose is, and you always feel it like you feel like if you touch somebody, they're going to be healed, then guess what? You're a healer. You're a healer. You don't have to do anything much. You don't have to do all this, well, let me go up to God with this 30-minute prayer and keep looking for words. And next thing you know, you done started off praying for this man. Now you done started praying for the dog. And next thing you know, you praying for your ancestors. And next thing you know, you back in the church of when you grew up praying on that person. And you're lifting them all up because you think you got to do all this extra stuff, when all you had to do is go in there with the faith that God told me I'm a healer. Go touch that person. And all you say is, you are now healed by the grace of God, by the glory of God. God said you are healed, because if God told you you're a healer, that's all your job is. You don't have to do anything extra. Stop being fake. That's what I tell people. The worst thing you can do is be fake. I don't like the fake. Don't talk to me, because I can see right through all it. People talk to me and tell me their side of the story of things, and they tell me these lies, and I just listen, because it's not my job to call you out. What's happening is, I'm the tester. So you come and you tell me this dumb story, right? This story that makes no sense, but my job is not to call you out. And so it's for you to run it by me first and see if it's going to stick somewhere else. Some people take it and say, okay. Then they start backtracking because I'm not responding. Then they start throwing a little bit more in there because I'm not responding. Then they throw a little bit more in there, not responding, till eventually they go around in the circle and just go and tell the truth. Then I'll start having a conversation with them. Because now they trust that, hey, well, she know I'm lying, so I might as well go and tell the truth. Now let's have a decent conversation. Other than that, it's not my job to call you out. It's not. And don't ask me, hey, what's your opinion on that? Well, a lot of times I don't give opinions. Welcome. A lot of times I don't give opinions. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Keisha. I'm sorry. I done missed out on, I don't know if I missed out on something God told me, the healer, through his power. I said that. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Yes. Y'all have to know what is your gift. Stop trying to do everybody else's gift. And as I talk about too, you the healer, but you run into the church, you get a diagnosis from the doctor. The doctor say this, and you go run into everybody else, talking about pray for me, keep my family in prayer. I'm just going through it right now. And then on Sunday, you get up there. Thank you for the follow. You get up there in the pulpit and you like, God, let me tell my testimony so everybody can say, clutch their pearls, and they say, oh, the whole time. And then folks, and then here's this. The prophet, now listen, your gift is to be a healer. You go up to the altar and you asking them to lay hands on you. The prophet come from the back, running, all in palm, bow. Should have had a V8, slap you right in the forehead. Boom. Praying all over you. But he's the prophet. You the healer. What you expected from him, you can do yourself. See, we go to everybody else for a healing. We go to everybody else for a healing or something that we need and don't go to the right one. Yes, you can. So here it is. It's like, okay, I need an interpreter. I need an interpreter that can interpret tongues. But I go to the healer, the one that God gifted to be a healer. Can you interpret this? She can't interpret. That ain't her job. That's not her gift. That's not her gift. Learn what your gift is. Stay in your lane and do your work. Because as long as you're not in your lane, then you affected me from doing my job. See, we work together. We work together. And some people may have all 12 gifts. But you got to remember too, I may be a healer, but in this moment, God going to use me to prophesy. Anybody can get a gift when God needs you to use it in that moment. But I need you to understand who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Do you understand? Who are you? What is your purpose? Because if you stand in your purpose, then I can use you. I can use you. I may have a nonprofit over here, and I know that, who is that? Key. I know that Key, she does this, or, this person does that, and okay, let me get this person. Boom. Dialed them right up. I didn't have to go looking. I didn't have to put an advertisement out there. I didn't have to do anything. Because everybody is where they're supposed to be in that moment to be found. Because if you're listening to God, then guess what? God is going to put you where I need you. As soon as I'm saying like, hey, I need this. This is how God works. He'll put it in your lap. So when you're sitting back like, okay, God told you that you're going to open a nonprofit. Okay, God. Okay, so now you're writing down because this is what we do. We tell God what we need. Okay, God, so I'm going to need this. When we ain't got to do all that, God is just going to bring and put everybody in our lap. And it's just like, hey, just like when it was time for me to publish my book, I'm like, I need a publisher. But he didn't ask me that. And what happened? I just happened to be on the phone with my god sister. I just happened to be talking to her that day. And we don't usually have conversations on the phone. We just, chat and check in and go about our business because we both busy. And just that happened. I'm talking to her like I got to publish this book. She said, well, when you trying to publish it? I said, well, and I was telling her, and she was like, I'm a publishing company. I have a publishing company. Why didn't you tell me? She said, you never asked. Oh. But see, I was worrying about finding something when God already had it connected that me and her were going to be on the phone conversating the next day after he told me what he needed me to do. So we have to get in that waiting season. Nobody likes the waiting season. Everybody hates the waiting season. I don't like the waiting season. The waiting season, God, just give me what I asked for. And then when he give you what you asked for, and then you fail. You're like, God, well, why did you make me fail? Why did you let me fail if you told me this is what it is? Because it's just like that, what is it, the prodigal son? That he wanted his riches right then and there. He wanted his dad to give him his riches right now. Give me my inheritance right now. I want my inheritance right now because I know what I want to do. And he ran his tail out there, partied up, had a good time. He was off in Las Vegas somewhere. I guess it was similar to Las Vegas because he was having a good old time. Spent up all this money. Now he kind of ashamed because he can't go back to his father's house because he like, hey, I'm out here partying. My father won't even listen. The servants are eating better than I am. The pigs are eating better than I am. I can't go back to my father and ask him that. He over there begging for food. Like, please give me some food. I'm just a little bit hungry. See, I can't go back to my daddy because he gave me all the money that I was supposed to have that was supposed to last me a lifetime. Was supposed to last me enough to get the business started that he was still teaching me how to run. That he was still giving me wisdom and knowledge on. But I was too busy like, hey, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to reply not to understand. So get that out of of here because I already got my mindset on going out here to party because I already know what I want to do. I'm about to shake it up real good. I'm about to bounce real good. I'm about to get all the girls. I'm about to chase all these skirts. I'm about to have a good time. I'm about to have a bunch of camels. If I get all them camels, then I'm going to get all the girls too. So he out there partying up, but he can't go back to his father. In his mind, he can't go back to his father. He's like, I done messed up too bad. Somebody give me a piece of bread. That's all I want to do. I just want to eat and just stay alive because everybody's eating better than me. And lo and behold, when he finally went back to his daddy dropped everything, ran to him because he was so happy that his son came back to him. And he was like, thank you, thank you. And his son just like, okay, he was shocked. The oldest son like, well, I be damned. He drops everything. I be damned. Now, I've been out here working all this time. This fool done took the money, ran out there, made a fool of himself, did all these different things, and I'm sitting here working hard. I'm listening to understand. I'm listening to how to run this business. I want the wisdom on how to do this. I want all these things, and I want to make sure that I'm good in these things. And here it is. You telling them to go get the fattest cow and the calf and all this stuff and the goat and the bull and put it all out here and make this big feast for him. Why? I've been here. My birthday just passed. Y'all ain't do nothing for me. You told me to go out there and herd up the doggone sheep. You told me to do these things. But here it is. This fool come back after he done spent all of his inheritance. Matter of fact, he done took some of my money because how it worked. Let's look at it like Social Security. See, you don't get it yet, right? So it was the oldest money, right? So the youngest is working, so the oldest can retire to get the money. So who was supposed to get the money first was the oldest, but he can't get his inheritance yet because it was supposed to, value. It was supposed to grow. It was supposed to go that way. And he done gave it to the son. Now I'm sitting here working and I'm understanding. I'm being a child of understanding, God. I understand this, but why? But his father said, pretty much, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. You're good. You're good. You're good. And just like I have to tell my oldest son sometimes, son, I trust you. I know you're going to do the right thing. I know that everything that I taught you, you're going to instill and you're going to be the best version of you. You're not going to you're not going to go back into the generational curses. You're not going to do any of those things. You're going to be the one that continue to save the bloodline. You're going to be that way. But your brother, on the other hand, see, he was out there. He can't comprehend left or right. He can't do none of that. Matter of fact, he need to be over there hanging out with Shay and Bree because he over here just forgetting about any and everything. He just having a good time. He don't know if he coming or going. But this fool out here, and I know he's a fool. I know he's all those things. But this is the moment that I needed him to get to when he starts to listen to me. Now he's going to listen to me. See, and so let's look at it in the spiritual realm. See, God knows that, okay, Coach Nye, yeah. I know you're going through all this stuff, but you're one of my best soldiers. I know you're going to do the right thing. I gave you the test. I know you're going to bring out the generational wealth. I know you're going to break the generational curses. I know you're going to do the right thing. I know that you're going to teach. I know that you're going to mentor. I know that you're going to coach. I know that you're going to lead my people. I know that if I put you in a live that you don't even know nobody, you ain't even got a big fan base, but you're going to reach so many people and you're going to be able to talk to them and you're going to be able to help them process things a whole lot different because not only those people, I'm going to send the same type of person that ran off, spent his money, and I'm going to send them to your live. And then what you're going to speak is going to get them to that moment, in that moment when they break down to their knees and now they're ready to listen because the world done beat them up so bad. So now they're at their knees and now they're ready to listen and understand. So they're not listening what the hurt is. So when you come across, they're going to hear you. In the same way as God was saying with the son, listen. I'm going to be here with open arms. I am so glad. I am so glad that, you guys are still doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm so glad that you're walking the path. But this one right here, I'm excited that he's home. I'm excited that he's home because now that means he's ready to listen. Now that means that he's ready to be the best version of himself. Now I can work. Let that man cook. Now he can cook. See, he couldn't cook before because he was too busy doing everything else. Now he's about to be a testimony for others. Thank you for the follow. Now he's going to be a testimony for others. And guess what? When you become a testimony for others, guess what you do? You bring more to the glory of God. You bring more and enlighten who God is. See, you have so many people that's out there not understanding. Thank you for the follow, T-Money. Listen, I'm squinting. I'm sorry if I missed y'all, but thank you for the follow. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for joining. I ask that you continue to follow and share, okay? Now, you got more people. Now, Coach Nye, look. See, when you was Nye, because I wasn't always Coach Nye. You know, I wasn't always Coach Nye. I was Nye. And Nye was just like that. I'm out here trying to win. I'm trying to take care of everybody. See, it wasn't that bad, but I was trying to take care of the world. I wanted to save the world with a bad attitude. I wanted to save the world, meaning y'all, come on, do the right thing. And if you don't, I'm going to cuss you out and I'm probably going to beat you up. See, yeah. So people see it in me. They have to get really, really close to me to see it in me. To understand that, oh, she don't mean no harm. She don't mean no harm. She's just a little special sometimes. I was never, the word passionate was never used. I was angry black woman, angry, feisty. It's just that I didn't know how to stand in my purpose because I felt like I had to do it a certain type of way. And me doing it a certain type of way, thank you for joining. Me doing it a certain type of way caused me to live kind of like fake. You know how people, you just fake, it just don't even fit you. It just didn't fit. Like I couldn't rock it right. Like it just didn't flow well. Like it was just like a forced thing. Like, okay, I know that I'm supposed to be doing this, so let me stand here. I knew way back when that I was supposed to stand and be a testimony for a lot of young people out there and a lot of young women out there, even as far as men as well, because, I'm the only daughter. So, my daddy raised me like a boy. So I don't, I had to break out of that. It was so many things, cycles that I had to change about myself before I could stand here in this moment right now. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follow. I had to go through too many things. Even though I wanted to get on there, and I did years ago, I opened my fitness business and I would get on there and I would talk and teach people how to work out and I would do all these things, but it wasn't time yet. My hour hadn't come. It was not my time to sit and be a person or just even a coach, to be able to be in a leadership position to speak, tell my testimony, reel people in. And then that was another thing, trying to reel people in. That's not my job to reel you in. My job is to speak it, stand it, and do it. Thank you for the likes, and do what I'm supposed to do, not what others tell me to do. See, I went through that whole crisis of trying to figure out, okay, how am I supposed to be? Because everybody wanted to tell me how to be. Everybody wanted to tell me, well, you should look this way. You should do this. You shouldn't act like this. You shouldn't do this. Man, the hell with y'all. Because I got to the point of I am who I am, and I'm comfortable with being who I am. But what I don't want to do anymore is I don't want to fight. I don't want to yell. I don't want to curse. I don't want to do any of these things. I'm doing well. Thank you, Queen. I don't want to do any of those things anymore. All I want to do is just stand in my purpose and stand in my power. See, I don't have to stand in my power because I am powerful. Period. 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 I don't have to say anything. When I walk in the room, I'm shutting it down anyway. I'm shutting it down anyway because of the fact, as I told y'all, the spirit shows up first. What shows up first when you go? When you come in, when you walk through a room, when you go through a door, your spirit shows up first. And it's some people out there, they can't stand it. They sit back and they're like, I cannot stand it. I can't stand her. I don't like her. You have no reason not to like me. It's not me. And I had to learn it's not me. It is the spirit in me that is irritating you so bad that you might want to try and put hands on me, but you're going to think twice about it. You might want to cuss me out, but you're going to think twice about it. See, you want to step in, just put a toe in just to see how Coach Nye gonna react. Well, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna react. I'm not. See, when I was Nye, the spirit shows up first. When I was Nye, you show up and I'm gonna show up and show out. Just because that's just who I was. That's all I knew. That's what I grew up in. That's all I knew. But I'm not that way anymore. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Shyla. I'm sorry, y'all. My reading glasses, I sat on them. But understanding who you are and whose you are and your power. Hey, y'all come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So yes, that's why it's so important to know who you are and don't force anything. If God told you to be an entrepreneur, just stay open. Don't go running out there grabbing some t-shirts talking about I got to make these. I've been thinking about this one logo and I got to put it on a t-shirt. No, that's not what that means. Okay. You're welcome. And you said my name correctly. Oh, see? Because you're supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be talking to you. But listen. Don't run after the first thing that you see and just think like, oh, I got to do this. No, and I'm telling you that from experience. God told me he wanted me to do something, and I got my tail up, and I ran, took all my money, invested in this certain thing, and guess what? That wasn't what he wanted me to do at all. What he wanted me to do fell in my lap, and I just got it done, just like that. It came done. That's an inside joke, so y'all don't know. That's one of my old... We just used to have a good time at work. Gosh. Mufasa. That is funny. But yes. So wait on him. You got to be patient. Wait on your instruction. When you go off your own understanding, I'm telling you from my experience, you go off your own experience, and guess what happens? You find yourself in a situation that you done wasted all this money. You done did all this. I did it. I'm sitting back looking at all the money I spent when I moved in this home, right? And all the stuff that I wanted to get done right away because I had already made my mind. But that wasn't what I was supposed to do at all. And everything that I decided to do on my own will, guess what? It don't look good at all. No, it don't. No, it don't. So wait, just wait. I'm telling you, your answers to whatever it is you want. The ones that's on this live right now, and I'm telling you right now, let's just speak. Just speak. Everyone that's under my voice that we're speaking right now. If God told you you're going to be a millionaire, multimillionaire, have a multi-businesses, whatever it is, you are. You are. But I need you to do something. The $1 million ain't gonna fall in your lap. It ain't gonna fall in your lap. I need you to open your ears and listen. Not just believe and say, I know I'm supposed to be rich. I know I'm destined for greatness. I know I'm doing this. And I know. Yeah. That's great. That's cool. It's real cute. It's demure. It's really nice. It's cutesy. But you gotta do something. And whatever your gift or your talent is, you have to do it. And guess what? You're not going to see results overnight. And then you never know. You might see results overnight because how long has God been wanting you to do this and now he need to, get you through the express lane because what you're supposed to be doing is going to help this person. And you see how I go? We all connected some kind of way. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm trying to catch up with this stuff. So yeah, but you have to do something. You can't say, God said that I'm going to be the lender and not the borrower. God said I'm going to have these things. God said I'm going to do this thing. God said I'm going to do this. God said I'm going to do that. God said he's going to do this. God said he's going to do this. And you just sitting there waiting, but you got talent. Your talent, let alone you got 5 or 6, 7 different talents. And you ain't executing none of them. Or how about the people that execute all of them? Let me explain something to you. Let's talk about this. And I need y'all to make sure y'all tell your kids this. Tell your neighbors. Go to work and talk about it. I need y'all to let this process, swallow it. Take it all in. Listen. If you are a hustler, meaning you got a bunch of different business, you try everything because you don't want to work, and that's fine. But you don't have to work because you got your hands in this, a little bit in this, 30% in here, 20% in here, this little business over here. You got money just moving around that you ain't got to work, and that's great. And you sitting around saying, I'm trying to get rich. You're going to keep trying to get rich. And I'm going to tell you why I say this. Because everything that you're doing is on your own will. It's what you want to do. And that's fine. We talk about desires and undesirable things. So the desirable things, the things of your heart, and these are the things of your heart that you want to do, or is these things that you just doing because you got to get some money in your pocket and you like, well, I'm going to get rich. Well, guess what? You're going to keep with that same mindset. You're going to keep chasing that bag, and you're going to keep chasing that bag. See, this is the season we ain't chasing bags no more. See, the bags are attached to us. The bags are finding us. The bags are running to us. And what I mean by that is God is putting us in positions and in places that we need to be, right? And everything is going to fall in our lap because we're staying in alignment. So whatever business that he tells you to do, then that business is going to make you the millions of dollars. That business is going to do what it needs to do. That business is going to make you rich. And you're not even going to realize you're rich. And the reason why you're not going to realize you're rich because you're doing something that you like doing. And you may not see it, in the money, in the cash flow, but around you, you're rich. You notice that your bills, you ain't got to work hard to pay your bills. You ain't got to work hard to do this. All of a sudden, you got more people that's willing to help you out. See, everything is coming to you. You're attracting everything to you. It's not you chasing a bag. That bag is now chasing you down. The people are chasing you down. You don't have to have all the likes and be social media famous. You don't have to do all those things because these people are chasing you down. And they're not chasing you down like, hey, I want to be like you. No, they're chasing you down because they want a piece of you, because now they see themselves in you. And they're saying, if you can do it, then I can do it. If you got this nice stuff, then I can get this nice stuff. If you just an ordinary person, then I can get this. You didn't graduate high school, but I did. So therefore, there's no reason why I shouldn't be here. If you didn't go to college, but I did, there's no reason I shouldn't be here. So I need to change my priority. And those are the type of things that you have to look at. And that's how the bag comes to you, because now it's like, as y'all say, the universe is now bringing it all to you. Yes, God is giving it all to you because now you are listening. Now you're quiet enough. The student is quiet, so now the teacher shows up. And now that he has taught you, you become the teacher. And when you become the teacher, you get the mastery. You get the key. You get the book of the key. See, the thing is, remember when you was in school, you had the master key book. That's what all the answers was. That the teacher, when she checked off everything, it's not that she was smart. She had the book. She had the answers. And we used to try and steal that book all the time so we can have the answers to the test. But that's a whole nother story. And so now that he was able to give you the book, now you have the book. And with that book, you have to go out to other people and you have to teach them. And it's only a few that's going to listen. And that's okay, because that's not your job, is to make them listen. Your job is to be who you are. You got the book. Speak it. Say it. Make it. Whatever it is that your gift is, now that you're doing it, it's going to be those one or two people that's going to say, oh, I like that. How did you do that? Teach me. I want to learn. Now you have a student. And when you have a student that's ready to listen, the teacher can show up and show out. Those are the type things you got to look at. And that's how everything comes to you. It's not about you going looking for the next dollar. It's not about you looking for the next opportunity. It's not about you looking for somebody to get over with. Cheat, steal, or do whatever it is so you can get ahead. It's not about that. When you get in alignment, see, when you're in alignment, then the things that you desire in your heart, and you're like, well, I really want to be a model. And, okay, that's a desire. That's your heart's desire. Okay. God, like, all right, I got you. As long as you stay in alignment. See, if I make you a model, a fashion model, because I'm not going to make you any kind of model. I'm not going to make you the small model that you want to be. See, you want to be a tiny model. See, because I'm God and the glory, I'm going to get the glory. And because you're going to stay in alignment, I'm going to make you a supermodel. I'm going to make you supersede everybody. Let's talk about it. Look at little Glorilla. She got her foot in the door, and all of a sudden she done outfed everybody. Lotto, Meg, everybody. She's way up there. Like, everybody wants a piece of her because she didn't change who she is. She is who she is. She mastered what she needed to master. And what she mastered was, hey, it's going to come to me. I just need to show up. See, her name is Glory. Hallelujah. It's in me, so all I have to do is show up. Regardless of what people think, like, well, if that's all that and that's God, he blessing her to have this, that, and see. Don't worry about what she's doing right now or how she's doing it right now. Because at the end of the name, her name is Glory, hallelujah. So it doesn't matter. In the next 10 years, she may be the best pastor out there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it don't matter what she's doing right now. She got her foot in the door, and that's all she needed. She did what she was supposed to do. She stayed in alignment with what it is that she wanted to do. She stood and stood her ground, and she walked up and she said, hey, come here. And everybody like, oh, she got a worse record deal. But guess what she said? I'm in the door. Oh, well, she fell off because she just, no, it don't matter. I'm in the door. And that's all she had to do, because everybody, God made it that everybody said, I want her. I want her. Well, she can't even rap that good. It don't matter, because God said, everybody, y'all gonna want her. Whether she can sing, tap dance, or can't sing or tap dance, whether she can rap, whether she can't, it don't matter. I want her. Everybody wants a piece of her. Everybody wants her to stand in their presence. See, it ain't even about her. And this is the thing that I need y'all to understand. I can't read none of these comments, but y'all just continue to follow me, right? The thing about her is she show up, she do what she's supposed to do. God said, this is what I need you to do. She understood who she is and who she is, and then God said, I'll do the rest. See, all she do is show up, and see, the reason why everybody want a piece of her, everybody want a piece of her because of who she is. Not because she's famous, but because who her spirit is. Regardless of what she's rapping about, it's her spirit that's inside of her that everybody is like, dang, when she come around, everything changed. When she come around, no matter what her circumstances or where she went, she said, I slept on air mattresses. I did all these things, and I didn't even know I was really poor, and we sleeping on air mattresses. I went to live with my daddy, and we lived in a hotel. We did all these things, but guess what? She ain't got to do none of that now, because God said, just stay in alignment, and I got you. So now, when she go where she need to go, abundance follow her. Everything follows her. When she go do her shows, the abundance follow her. Everybody like, hey, I want a ticket, I want a ticket, I want a ticket. Look, she's brand new, 60,000 people in this one arena. Guess what? She's the opening act for somebody. And guess what? Everybody is there really to see her. Don't nobody care about who the last person is. Everybody's there to see her, because it's the spirit that's in her. When the spirit shows up first, nothing can come against you. It's just as what happened. When the spirit shows up, it sets the tone. Some people are haters and some people are not haters. But I tell you what, is when the spirit go in that door, when you come lagging and bringing yourself in the door, finally show up. The spirit that opened the door 5 minutes ago, he already done set the tone. He already let people know, hey, look, somebody about to come up in here. Glory, hallelujah, about to come up in here. Y'all don't even know, but I need you to fix your attitude, because all of a sudden, 10 minutes prior before you came, all of a sudden, everything started going wrong for this person. This person irritated. This person is cheesing, happy as hell. They don't even know why they so happy. This one don't know why everything's so mad. This one confused, because their spirits is being shook up, because her spirit done already showed up. Your spirit done already showed up. 10 minutes before you got there, ready to announce that you are there and what's about to happen. And guess what they did? No. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So their spirit all shook up. And then when you finally walk through the door, see, this is the problem. When you walk through the door, you need not to embarrass the spirit, because the spirit just came up in there and talked big noise to the other spirit. Hey, yo, my peeps coming up in here, and y'all ain't gonna be able to handle her. She big boss. She big dog. Oh, she be cooking. Yeah, she the one right here. Y'all don't know nothing about her. She's God's favorite. She's God's soldier. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all better sit back. But this is what you need not do, is to walk in that door. You do not need to come in that door and embarrass the spirit, because he done pumped you up. That's the best hype man in the world. When that hype man get up in there, he done pumped you up good time, and then you done came up in there and played yourself small. Talking about some, why everybody looking at me? Insecurity done showed up. Why do they make me feel like this? Oh, is there something wrong with me? Now the spirit's sitting there like, I know this mofo didn't just come up in here and just play me like that. Like, bruh, do you know I've been in here for a whole 10 minutes hyping you up, getting them ready for you? And you come up in here and play yourself small? No. You got to go in these buildings and in these opportunities and the different things. You got to go in there knowing who you are, whose you are. Hold on. Let me make this puzzle. You got to go in these establishments. You got to go in these meetings. You got to go in all these different places, knowing whose you are and who you are. You got to go in there ready. When you go up in there, you walk in, boom, door opens. Your theme song is on. I don't know what yours is. Maybe it's Yeah Glow. I don't know what yours is. Hey, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I don't know what it is. The devil is a liar. Yeah. I don't know what your theme song is, but you better play it in the back of your mind. And when you walk up in that door, you better be ready. And when you walk strong, you walk tall. You have your shoulders set back. You be relaxed because you in the place where you need to be. Because your spirit team done already hyped you up. They got you ready. So all you got to do is just come in there and you just speak. Hey, you can hit them with the, hey, what's up? Hey, how y'all doing? But don't come in there with the attitude of, I'm here. No. Because God going to knock them kneecaps out. Boop, boop. No. Humble yourself. When you get up in there, you speak. You speak with authority. You don't have to stand in your power because the power is already around you. And already, I told you 10 minutes ago, the spirit went in there, disrupt all their spirits. So you got some of them looking at you crazy. You got some of them super amped and happy, as we talked about, just like Mary and her cousin. They met, and Elizabeth, they met. Their stomachs jumped for joy because John and Jesus knew who each other was. They was excited. The spirits knew each other. So she is excited. Everybody can't figure out why she's smiling. Why was she smiling 10 minutes ago? This lady up in here smiling. Now when you walk in, now she still don't know why she's smiling, but her spirit know why she's smiling. You got this one that's willing to help you, and you got this one confused because they just like, wait a minute now. I don't know who you are. Jesus, I know. But who is you? I don't even know what's happening no more. All of a sudden, I just feel like I need to start praying. Do you understand? So when you go before and go in anything, you have to go as knowing who you are. Y'all done got me hyped up. My throat got scratched. I'm sorry if I'm yelling, y'all. Sorry. We just get excited. Thank y'all for following. So you got to know who you are, whose you are. And you got to know what's up. Like, what's up? What's up? Everything is going to come to you. Even the things that your heart desire. God is going to give you that one shot. That one shot. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following. And when he give you that one shot going to count. Because when he give it to you, you're not going to mess it up. You're not going to mess it up. And the reason why you're not going to mess it up is because you're ready. He's not going to present it to you until you're ready. And now that you're ready, he know that you got that one shot and you about to walk through the door. Hold on. Now listen, I done told you my glass is all cocked because I done sat on it. All right, Vibrant Creation by Ray. All right. But listen. When it's time, you're going to be ready. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And let me tell you when the time comes, when you're about to give up, when you're just about to say, I'm done. You get this feeling on the inside. You just feel a type of way on the inside. It's just your inside. It's like something that just ain't right. Something in the inside. And you're just like, I don't know what it is. Well, see, it's the enemy. Because what it is the shift. It's your spirit telling you, hey, we're about to give birth. We're going in labor. Let me tell you something. When your blessings get ready to come, all this gets shook up. You're about to go in labor. Let me explain something to you. Right up in here is where your spirit sits. That's why you always feel it in your gut. Listen, your spirit is sitting there like, hey, we've been pregnant all this time with this idea, this purpose, or what we're supposed to be doing. We've been in training. That was you being pregnant. That was the 9 months or however long. You might be like an elephant, 42 months. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is how long that we've been pregnant. And now it's time for us to give birth. And this is when you start feeling, all of a sudden you nested. And I'm telling you this from my own testimony. I got chills. I'll tell you about it later. It's coming into play. I'm giving birth. Matter of fact, I'm in labor, but I'm out here talking to y'all. So listen. So you're going to get that feeling. Everything for the next couple of days is going to feel off. All of a sudden, you're going to be nested. You're going to be out here cleaning this out. You're going to have the urge to clean this out. Then you're going to be like, you know what? I don't need that no more. Your idea's going to change. Like, you know what? I used to like that, but I don't like that no more. You're going to want to clean because you nested, because you in labor. And you nested. and you're going to be in labor for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden you're going to wake up and then boom, it's sitting right there. Everything or whatever it is that you need or whatever you've been praying for, you've been asking for, it just shows up and that baby comes out so smooth. See, you don't have the labor pains, because the labor pains, see, you had it in reverse. You had the labor pains when you was going through what you were going through, and you like, now how? And I ain't even birthed nothing. See, those were labor pains. But in this season, when you're pregnant and you get ready to give birth, you're not going to have the labor pains. It's just going to pop right out. That business just going to explode. That what you need is going to be right there. The keys to the house, all of a sudden they're going to give you. That yes that you're waiting for is just going to happen. The bank is just going to call and say, hey, this is going to happen. Whatever it is that you're going through is just going to happen. And that's how it happens when you're giving birth. You push and then pop, there go that baby big head. That big old head come out, and you sitting there like, ooh, now you want to relax. You forgot all about the shoulders and the rest of the stuff. But now you want to relax because the biggest part is already done. Now get the rest out, because the head, the shoulders, and everything else is the good living. Because once it come out, you don't even remember what it feel like. You're not going to remember what it felt like. This is the good living now. But what you cannot do is forget what it took to get you there. You can't forget that, because somebody needs that. And when that somebody come through and they're like, oh my God, your baby is so beautiful, your business or your home or your car or whatever it is, when they say, oh, this is so nice, this is so pretty, remember that's your baby. Like, oh, they telling me my baby look good. They telling me my baby is beautiful, because that's the thing that you went in labor, that you